You know, very proud of how hard our guys play and the energy they come with every game. And I think our assistant coaches do a great job preparing them and getting them focused on the game plan. And you know, unfortunately, when you compete for championships, you know, there's only one winner. And you know, tip my hat to Maryland. They're a seasoned, you know, elite team with you know, with elite players and very well coached. So you know, certainly it's challenging, you know, every week playing in the Big Ten. And you know, I do think the Big Ten conference, competition-wise, is the best in the country. And we were excited to represent Rutgers and be the 2 seed and you know, get a big win on Thursday night over Johns Hopkins and play again against a good Maryland team tonight.
The way Maryland has played offense in this tournament, it stands out even as consistently. They've been in that 10, 11, 12 range goals-wise. It seems like they've elevated. Did you see anything different from them over the last couple of days? That was
I mean,
different?
they're a very mature team. So you know, all their top players are seasoned. You know, they've been in big games before. So they're skilled. Their spacing is good. Their timing is good. So their patience is very, very good. And you know, and I think you saw that today from them. And you know, there were some opportunities we had. I think early on we had some great looks offensively, and you know, we maybe didn't capitalize on some of them. And you know, a few errors in other areas. You know, give them more opportunities, and you know, they certainly, you know, make their opportunities count.
And offensively, well, the stops seemed to compile at the end of the third quarter. Did you see maybe a switch defensively from them and come back to your offense going cold?
No, I think it was you know, more of you know, possession opportunities. I mean, we've been very good all year as a team. I think we're, you know, top 5 in the country and number 1 in the Big Ten as far as ground balls. And, you know, they got the better of us in the ground ball battle. You know, we've been number 1 in the country all year in clearing. And you know, just looking at some of the numbers, you know, we had a couple of failed clears. So you know, 11 for 16, 5 failed clears. So those are, you know, missed opportunities. Those 5 opportunities in the clearing game, you know, not winning the ground ball battle. Those are all opportunities that we count on to be able to, you know, play good offense and get our opportunities to score goals.
Ryan, you guys have all year been a team thrive on transition. You got a couple today, but was there anything in particular that Maryland was doing to sort of prevent you guys from running out?
No, like I said, they got a great defense. You know, they're well coached. You know, they got athletes, and you know, it was just opportunities. You know, you have, you know, a couple failed clears. You don't win the ground ball battle. Those opportunities. You know, we were above 500 facing off. So you know, one of the areas that, you know, if we're over 50% facing off, you know, we're clearing the ball and winning the ground ball battle like we have been all year. You know, I think you see more of those opportunities and maybe a tighter score coming down the stretch.
Obviously, the selection shows tomorrow night. I'm sure you feel reasonably decent about what your team has accomplished. Do you have anything that you would say at this point just about your team's NCAA credentials?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough walking off the field, losing in a championship game, you know, right now, and maybe thinking and discussing that. But if you look back at the body of work, 11 wins is the most Rutgers lacrosse has ever had in 100 years of playing lacrosse. You know, 2 top 10 wins over Johns Hopkins. You know, the toughest conference in the Big Ten with RPI. So you know, the numbers on everything. You know, your eye, you know, tells you a lot. So. You know, I do think that the Big Ten is from top to bottom is very competitive. You know, we're a multi-bid, you know, conference as far as the NCAA is concerned. And you know, we were the number 2 team in the regular season. We were the number 2 team, you know, losing in the championship tonight. And you know, I think you know, when you put the human factor in and the committee's looking at some things, it's kind of hard to take any other team in our conference. You know, Maryland gets the AQ. But if there's any other team that goes from the Big Ten, you know, Rutgers has got to be right there as well.
And then, Ryan, I think in the first quarter you guys had a 6-on-4, unable to score that. Did you feel that it changed momentum or anything like that?
You know, I was coming out of the locker room and I was, you know, thinking about momentum and coming out at halftime and being a man up, you know, 2 men up to start the second half. I thought would have been a huge shot in the arm for us if we could have put it in. And you know, that was probably, you know, one of the, you know, disappointments, coming out of this game is not to be able to capitalize and run the man-up play that we had been organized over the halftime to run, and not get a good man-up opportunity when we were 2 men up. So. There was a lot of other things, like I said earlier. We've been, almost perfect clearing the ball. We've been always coming out on top with the ground ball battle. So I think when you play an elite team like Maryland and the Big Ten champions that they are now, you got to do things, just better than average. And we probably, weren't as good as we needed to be in a lot of areas, and it just kind of added up.
Anything else, Coach?
Thanks.